This is me on a narrow stance setting up to the tee. This is proper right here. Notice what happens as I go away. You see that? Hello, this is Golf.mind. This is Carter. How you guys doing today? Okay, last time we met, we talked about the golf grip. Today we're going to talk about the golf stance. How do we set up? What is the proper golf stance, and how do we set up to the tee? How do we do it? Okay, so if you get a chance, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share as well. So the goal here today is to help us to see what is the issues that we're having with our driver. Maybe you guys are having the same problem where you may hit your driver and it only goes about 150 yards. You're like, why is my driver only going 150 yards? Sometimes you can hit your irons a lot farther than you can hit your driver. Why is that? The number one thing that I've learned is the stance. My stance, when I compare my stance to Tiger Woods, if you notice, my stance was so narrow, and I got a lot of feedback from a lot of people. So because my stance was narrow, I would get up, swing my club, hit the ball will pop up almost 200-300 yards in the air. I mean, it would go high, but it wouldn't go far. Why? Because it's almost like hitting a flop shot. If I'm around the greens and I'm trying to just hit a nice little flop shot and let it kind of like roll a little bit towards the hole, I set my stance up a little bit more of a narrow stance, hang up over the ball a little bit more, and do my flop shot with a wedge. Pop it up and then shoot. I can get it go vertical and drop straight down and roll. So the same thing applies to when we're at the tee with our driver. It's imperative that we have the proper setup. So what do we do? How do we get this going? So okay, we know the most famous rule about golf is, you set your tee up, and you make sure that your heel is about a golf ball length away from your tee. So we would like our heel to be right here, right? So now just let's work with me for a minute. So say for instance I have my proper grip right here. This is my proper grip. This is me setting up to the tee right now. You see that? This is me on a narrow stance setting up to the tee. This is proper right here. Notice what happens as I go away. You see that? You see the transition from here, from this setup to here to here? Now I know that I have the proper setup. Look at the line. A whole lot more of an accurate line. Why? Because my posture and my setup is proper. Again, this is giving me a straight line. Not the straightest of line, but it's a whole lot better than this. So look at this setup from here. Look how far my hand is behind the ball. This is me gripping it properly, like so. From right here. Now watch how I go out, and then I go out some more. And I go out just a little bit more. Look at that. And now I'll put a little lean in it. There we go. A wider stance gives you a better outcome. Now I go back, and I'm able to transfer my weight properly. My weight is able to be transferred a whole lot better. Again, this right here is very uncomfortable for me. I feel like I'm going to do a split. Like this is all going to hurt. But if I set up like this, like so, bend my knees just a little bit, go back, lean my shoulder down, out, come back for my swing, come in, come out, boom, boom, gone.